Okay, here we go. Houston versus Jacksonville, week 3. Jacksonville is favored by 9.5 points. I'm going to take 9.5 points. That's a lot of points. I always feel uncomfortable taking 9.5 points. That's just a lot of points. Particularly considering that Jacksonville, I'm not really sure that they've proven themselves to be a fantastic team at this point in time. However, the model is saying that Jacksonville is favored by 9.5 or 9.4 points, which is pretty darn close. Okay, this is certainly not an exact model. So again, this is a Monte Carlo method. If I run this again, I might see correlated point spreads of 9 up to 10.5, so something like that. But with that, what I really come down here is I go to the adjusted point spread, that minus 15, saying that thus far in only 2 games, again, it's only 2 games, I agree, not a lot, that the model has underestimated Jacksonville's performance, is what that's saying, with medium confidence. So, but then when you come over here, you look at both teams. I would say when you look at their rankings, Houston has a poor rush rank, offensive rush rank, and poor defensive pass rank. And then when you come over here, it's really not hard to look at and say, hey, Jacksonville has overall a poor offense. Both their offensive rank and their rush and their pass rank are pretty low. They seem to have pretty good rushing defense, but that notwithstanding, the model has them winning handily over Jacksonville. And then when I come look at this over here, and let me find my cursor. But when you start to look at the Jacksonville rushing capability. So this is a head-to-head matchup. So I want you to understand that that's what this really is. This is talking about how that specific offense matches up against that specific defense. And that's why the fact that Jacksonville expected to get double the passing capability, which is an awful lot. I mean, look at that, double. When I look at that, the passing offenses are about the same as I'm circling here, but then when you come down here, Jacksonville should also dominate the time of the control of the ball. One of the things that really strikes me is the sacks. Houston just can't protect the quarterback. So CJ Stroud, so he's really good. He is really good. I'm an Ohio State fan. I am biased. But then notwithstanding, it's really hard to be a good quarterback when you're getting chased all over the pocket. However, you can't argue the fact that Jacksonville is struggling to protect their quarterback as well. Overall, I think the running game, I think the overall capability of the Jacksonville, I think they're a more stable team, offense, and all the way around a better coach team. Certainly gotten better since Urban Meyer has moved on. Again, a really good Ohio State coach, a really good announcer, a really poor NFL coach. I don't know how you can be so good and then suddenly move to be so bad, but he managed to do so. That notwithstanding, I think Jacksonville has shown an awful lot of progress since then, and like I said, it's sometimes it's hard for me to take such a big point spread, and I can understand why anyone else would be as well. But in this case here, it's looking to me as though that Houston's still a poor team. They've been a poor team. I think they're a poor managed team, poor owned team. I think their owner makes very poor decisions. And even though they drafted very well with CJ Stroud, we have yet to see him develop, and he may. I think CJ Stroud is a phenomenal athlete. and he may very well turn out to be one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL. Thus far, he's got 2 games under his belt, and he has yet to show that. And so with that, the model is still showing that this game should be overall blowout in favor of Jacksonville. Good luck with your pick, and tune in for more.